Hi, and welcome to my channel. This is my second episode of What's Cool with OpenAI. Today, I want to share is an ebook maker or an ebook making project called Bilingual Bookmaker. By the time we make this, it has around 5.3K stars. And I will walk you through how to set up the project, how to use the bookmaker, and some potential opportunities that you could make some money online. This is the homepage of the project. It is basically a translator using OpenAI. I'll put a link into the description below. What it does is it cuts the book into chunks and send them to OpenAI to translate, then put them back together. The good thing about this project is you will keep the original, as you could see from this one. This one is what I did early on. So you will have both original context and the translated version at the bottom. So it makes very easy to read. And you can also disable this feature, which means you can just keep the translated language and get rid of the original one as to your preference. It supports different formats such as EPUB, text, or SRT, like the subtitle. So without further ado, let's begin. Before you start, obviously you need to have a computer or a server that you can have access on. Then you're gonna have network access because you need to access GitHub, you need to access OpenAI, and also, okay, as we mentioned before, you need to have a GitHub access, you need to have an OpenAI API access. Then you need to have Python 3.8 or later installed. Then you will need to have a ebook like in EPUB version text or SRT. Well, you might need to have a Midjourney account that to make the book cover, but it's optional. Then the whole workflow it will take about, or the whole setup, it will take about 20 minutes. And if you like what we're doing, then please give us a like, subscribe, and the bell. Okay, let's go. So the first thing first is you need to check your Python version. To check your Python version, you can open your command line. Then you just put in Python dash dash version. Just copy and paste here. As you can see, my Python is 3.11, which is above 3.8, so I'm okay with that. Then the second step is you need to clone this bilingual bookmaker from GitHub. You can do this, you can copy and paste this into your command line, or you can use an IDE like I'm using PyCharm. So if I go back, then I just click on the get from VCS, and I'll copy this, or I can copy this from GitHub. Then I'll just paste here. Then I click clone. Since I've done it before, so after that you will have this project cloned from GitHub. Then let's get into this project. And in the terminal here, that we need to go to the next step is to install all the dependencies. So I'll just copy this and put it into my PyCharm. I just paste here. Pip install our requirements. Then you will install all the requirements or all the dependencies that is needed for this project. Again, since I've already done this, it says requirements already satisfied, but it won't take long. It will take about 2 or 3 minutes. Well, it depends on your network. And after that, all our setting up is almost finished. And the very last bit on the GitHub is to use the Open API key. So to get the Open API key, you need to go to platform.openai.com and log in here. After that, you need to click on the top right corner. There's a personal. Then you click on View API Keys, which is, let me show you, is here, Open API, then API keys. You can click on create new secret key, or you can use the one you already have. So if I create a new key, then I put the name bookmaker, then create a secret key, then it will generate a new key to me. So I can use this one, and I can copy this. Okay, I can go back to my IDE, and where to put this key. We can just modify one of the files in there. The file is called CLI, which is under the bookmaker. Is this file here, cli.py. So you can go into this file, you double click on cli.py, then you find openai, which is here. It says keys. Then you put your openai key, you just paste it here. That's your openai key. Okay, if you can just save. And also, if you want to use others, like you use DeepL, you can use DeepL to translate, or there's other services to translate. And after that, the whole setup is finished. And the next thing we're going to do is we'll try to translate the book. So to run a makebook, or to try to translate a book, is that you use Python makebook.py, then you put a book name on, then the language. The language is the destination language. So it's which language you want to translate to, not from. So in this one, I think it's very interesting that we try this one, because I realized that they have some textbooks in this project. There's one called Lemon. Let's just have a look in this one. Let's just open in Finder, then Lemon. The reason this one is pretty interesting that it is in Japanese, and this one has very traditional formatting, which is from top to bottom, this reading lines. So it is a very unusual formatting compared to English books. So let's try to do this one, because this is a small book. See how it look like. So if you want to do this lemon, we just go back to our IDE. Then let's just do this. We put on Python makebook.py -- book name textbooks, which is this folder. Then the book name is lemo.epub, which is the file here. Then I put the language is EN, which is English. Well, if you want to do other languages, there's a file here called under the bookmaker. Is called UTILS. And this one has all the language selections that you could choose from. Like if you want to change the language or the destination language to Italian, you just put IT here. If you want to do Danish, you just put DA here. So the one we use language is English. Then we just press enter. Well, we can just ignore this warning. It's just a warning. So you will start to translate the book Lemon. It will take some time, but since it's a small book, or it's only like I think it's only like 10-15 pages, so we'll just we can just wait for this one. Then just let it go, and let's try. Okay, let's do the next step. Sorry. Okay, since it's translating, and if the book is pretty large, or if some network error happened, that you can do resume your makebook. You just put dash dash resume as your last prompt. Then it will keep on where it's cut off. So your new book or the resume session will start from the point that it cuts off. So you will just keep doing or keep translating. And also, as we mentioned before, well, if you just want to keep the translated context and without the original one, and you can just put dash dash single translate at the end of your command, and after that you will just use the translated version, and you will get rid of the original version, which by some means that somebody need to have your clean translation, so you can do that. And since we're waiting for books, and let's just try to make a book cover. Well, people say never judge a book by its cover. Well, it is not 100% right. And making a book cover is very easy. We mentioned before that you need to have a Midjourney account. For those who is not familiar with Midjourney, it is just let's just close this one and this one. It is just it generates pictures based on your prompt. And I think there are many videos or many tutorials to teach you how to use Midjourney. And you can see in this channel, there's so many good ideas and so many prompts in this channel. Then you can have you can just grab an account, or you just register a Midjourney account. You can play here to generate your book cover. Then after that, you could have your books translated, or where to get the free books. I think there's a lot of websites that you can grab your free books. I'll just show one single website, which this is a Chinese one. Is called bookban.cc. That all the books on this website is free, and you can download for free. Like, let's just pick any of them. You can see this one is 3.91 million words for this book, and this is in TXT version. You basically just click on the TXT download, then you can download this book. So it's downloaded in your computer. Then you can put this TXT file into the bilingual bookmaker to translate into different language versions. And I think there's a oh, it's just finished. Let's have a look. So after it's finished, under the same folder, it will have a same name as the one we used before, Lemon, but it put bilingual at the end. So let's open in Finder, and let's try this one. So as we can see, it already put in an English translations in there. So what you can see is very interesting that you will keep the original format, and it's reading from left to right and from top to bottom. So it's in very nice format and very easy reading format with the original context here. So this is just a example of how this works, how to set this up, how this works. And I think the very last one that I want to share is that you have some website you can share, or you can download those free books, and you use Midjourney or other software to generate a cover page. Then I think you can have some opportunities to sell them online. I just put in sell on whatever platform is convenient to you, because I've tried to have a look on YouTube that there are so many tutorials to teach you how to sell them, to sell books online, like on Amazon or other websites, that I just won't I won't just go into this detail in this video, because I want to keep this video short. And I think with this bilingual bookmaker from OpenAI, or using OpenAI API, it's very easy to get books in other languages and to in your native language. And or if with easy reading format, or just with the translated context, which makes very easy to make ebooks, or which makes very easy to read yourself. Or then you want to decide whether you're going to keep the book or you want to sell them online. I think that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please give us a like, and sub to my channel, and give us a bell, because I will try to make several videos every week about OpenAI or AI, to find some interesting ideas or even business ideas. Okay, thank you. Bye.